Hello friends, in today's session we are going to start with the practical part of the networking chapter. Okay, we will see some few examples related to this chapter that those we have cleared in our theory part. Okay, so first example is INET address test. Okay, so for this I have imported this java.net package. Instead of completely importing the complete package, I have imported only the INET address class. Okay, it is having the public static void main method. This is the package created, package INET address test. You can give any name as suggested, but the first letter should be small. And then next is we have created the address of the INET address.get localhost. Localhost address is stored over here. We will print the localhost. Then address is equal to get by name. So Google's INET address is achieved and it is stored in the address. Then it is printed. After that, get all by name www.nba.com. So all addresses in this array, INET address array, is captured, and those are displayed using system.out.println in for loop. And if it is throwing any exception, malform URL exception, it will be catched over here in the catch block. So everything is written in try and catch block. Now I will run this code. Okay, so this is the address of my PC. Okay, your PC address will be different. This is the Google's INET address, and this is the array-wise INET address. Okay, so you can go through this project line by line so that you can pause the video and then you can write it down in your Eclipse. For localhost, the method is get localhost. For the website name, it is a method get by name, and this is the website name. And for all addresses related to this is get all by name. Okay. So step by step, we are doing display the addresses. Okay. You can capture a screenshot of this page in your video using print screen system request button on the PC. Okay, or your laptop. Okay, so I will close this project and I will move to the next one, that is who is demo. Who is demo? Okay, so in this package who is demo is over here. Then okay, enter nic .net and page number port number 43 is open over here, and its socket object is created. Then obtain input and output streams using s.get input stream, get output stream. Okay, so in and out objects are created, and then request string is put over here. If arguments are not passed, then osborne.com will be checked, and otherwise whatever argument that you have passed, its string will be captured. Okay, if the bytes will be get, then request to write is done. Read and display message response line by line. Okay, so now I will run this code. Connection is timing out. Okay, connection timing out. I think again connection is timing out. Okay, we check again for internic.net. Connection is being refused over here. Okay, so we will see this example again later on. Okay, so we will move to the next one. Okay, third is URL demo. Okay, in this I have created a package URL demo. Main method throws malform URL exceptions. Okay, and the URL object HP is osborne.com downloads. And this uniform resource locator object will give me everything related to this URL. Okay, its part. hp.get protocol, get port, get host, get file, and to external form. Okay, protocol is HTTP, port is -1, then host is osborne.com, file is downloads, and external is downloads. Okay, so you can go through this project line by line. So I will close this project and go to the next one. Then UC demo. Package UC demo is created. So it's URL connection. Okay. So these packages info stream URL connection date are imported over here. Date is from not SQL. It's from util package. Okay. So next, enter nic.net. It is a path I want to find the information about. Okay, and this is the HP object, and specialized connection is open using this hp.open connection method. This will be stored in HP connection. So I will get now everything related to this connection. HP connection date. If no date information, it will print no date. Otherwise, it will print the date. Then content type, get expiration date. If it is date, I will always check if it is 0, no date is available, or no date related information is available. Otherwise, information is available, and I will convert or cast the date into new date, and then I will display. Then get last modified date. HP connection dot get last modified. Okay, no last modified information, otherwise date. So every date related we have casted to date object because it is a simple object. Then content length is displayed. If length is -1, content length is unavailable. Otherwise, content length is available. Okay. If length is not equal to 0, I will read the line by line data and I will display on my console, and then I will close this input dot close. That is, I will close this input handle. Okay. Otherwise, no content available of this related internic.net. So now I will run this code. Okay, so content is available and it is displayed. Date, today's date is displayed over here. Indian Standard Time 2023. Content type text HTML. Character set UTF-8. Expires on June 15, IST 2023. Okay. Last modified this one. Content length to 9067 bytes. Okay. So this complete byte information is displayed. Okay. This is the complete data. It is displayed and it is the HTTP file that is displayed. It is not the actual data that will be displayed as a in a Mozilla Firefox or Chrome. Okay. So let's see what is actually there in the internic.net. Let's go to our Chrome. So this is my Chrome. I will open this one. In this, I entered the information internic.net. Okay. So this is the actual data displayed and its HTTP file is displayed in my console. Okay. So it will be like this. You can find out the source like this. Right click and view page source. This is exactly as equal as we have got in our console. Okay. So this is the way we find out the HTML file of any page. Okay. Right click the page and click on the view page source. This is the public information regarding internet domain name registration service. This is displayed over here. You can check it out. It's identical. Okay. Public information regarding internet domain name registration services. Okay. So we have got this HTML file over here. Okay. So now you can go through this project. So we will proceed further for the next project. Okay. First of all, URL object is created, giving the path, complete path. Then object open connection. Using open connection, we have opened the connection, and then its date is got. No date information, otherwise date is available. Okay, go line by line. Expiration date method is get expiration. Last modified method is get last modified. HP connection dot get last modified. Okay, and D is equal to our date object. Okay, and every date object is converted into date D. Okay, so how we have got it date object using long D and convert that new date and in the bracket long millisecond, like a date constructor we have seen in the previous sessions. Okay. So you cannot directly print the millisecond. You will create the date object and you will display that date object directly. You can notice over here, instead of creating the date object and in the one line and display the object name over here, we are directly creating the date object like this new date D. Okay. Content length method is get content length. If length is -1, content is not content length is unavailable. If length is not equal to 0, content, and if it is equal to 0 or otherwise, it will display no content available. Okay, and using the input stream object, we are taking the data line by line unless and until end of the stream is encountered. Each and every character we are converting into character and then we are displaying. Okay, and then finally we are closing this input.close file handle. Okay, so next we will forward proceed further for the next project, that is HTTP URL demo. Package HTTP URL demo is created. So URL is google.com. Its object, its connection is open, and specific connection. For specific connection, I am casting it to HTTP URL connection object. Okay. Request method is this one. Response code is this one. Response message is this one. So you have to remember only the method name. Don't you have to worry about anything else. Then in the map object, I am getting anything, the header fields, and using the key and value pair, I am printing the key as well as value. Okay. So this is the map object. Every field I am getting like htr map.keyset. Okay. So to traverse as a for each style for loop, I will get the set view of the map. Okay. So map cannot be traversed directly. For that purpose, I am iterating through it using the set view, that is htr field, like we have seen in the chapter, that previous chapter of collection framework. And then in for each child for loop, I am iterating and I am displaying the data. Okay, so I am running this now. I am displaying the data regarding the www.google.com. This is the complete information I have got. Okay, domain is google.com. Okay, get response code is 200, response message is 200. So you can go through this code. So we have seen some few examples in the networking chapter. In the next session, we will see the remaining projects or programs related to this chapter, and then we will move to the next chapter. Okay. So meet you in the next session with the remaining practical examples. Thank you so much.